Mood swings, memory lapses, brain fog, insomnia, trouble focusing. You must have heard women around menopause talk about these struggles.
Are these brain fog and mood swings actually menopause related?
Sadly, these symptoms are often brushed off or even made fun of, but there's a real biological shift happening, and both Ayurveda and science understand it.
So this isn't just random mood swings.
No, this isn't just getting older or being emotional. These changes are rooted in hormonal and neurological transitions that directly affect how a woman thinks, feels, and remembers. And here's the reality: women today are living into the 80s and 90s. That's 30 to 40 years without estrogen's brain protective support. In the past, women lived only 10 to 15 years post menopause. So, this isn't a temporary phase, it's a major life change. And we need to start caring for the mind early, ideally in perimenopause or even before.
How does Ayurveda view this time of life?
Ayurveda doesn't see menopause as a disease to fix. It's a natural transition, but it does need to be supported holistically. Menopause is a vata time of life, which is dry, light, and those qualities increase in you. Ayurveda focuses on rhythm, nourishment, restoring harmony across mind and body.
So how about modern science, and what does it have to say about all this?
So, modern science now confirms what Ayurveda has long taught, that menopause does affect the brain, not just the uterus.
So how much does estrogen affect the brain during menopause?
So, it influences sleep, temperature, appetite, memory, focus, emotional regulation, mood, and motivation, because there are estrogen receptors at the hypothalamus, amygdala, the dopamine, serotonin systems, the hippocampus. So when estrogen declines, these systems go quiet. That's why women experience all these problems. All this, there's a major metabolic shift. So when estrogen drops, the brain struggles to get energy. So it switches to burning fats. But that creates oxidative stress, which leads to plaque buildup, which is seen in Alzheimer's. And brain scans have shown that postmenopausal women, they often have more shrinkage than men of same age.
That actually sounds scary. What can women do?
So yeah, some women turn to HRT, hormone replacement therapy, and that can definitely help with mood, hot flashes, even memory, but it's not a magic bullet. Some studies were stopped early due to risks, blood clots, stroke, even breast cancer. So it's not one size fits all. So that's why Ayurveda support matters. It's holistic and time tested.
Would you be able to give some examples of Ayurvedic support?
One of Ayurveda's most powerful tool is herbal ghee. So ghee is one of the few substances that can cross the blood-brain barrier. This is why Ayurvedic formulas for emotional balance, for memory and hormone balance are made in ghee. They're cooked in ghee. These aren't simple formulas. Some contain 5, 10, even 20 plus herbs, and few of them are Brahmi, Ashwagandha, but there are loads of other herbs in it. So these are called Medhya Rasayanas, or rejuvenators of the mind. They support memory, they ease anxiety, promote emotional stability. Now, there are other formulations which can be made into jams or tonics, and they have Shatavari, which is a phytoestrogen, which is going to help in balancing hormones.
That sounds powerful, but is it for everyone?
So here's the catch. It only works if your digestion is strong. Ayurveda calls that Agni, the digestive fire. So if Agni is weak, or your body has inflammation, or they have toxins, you are not going to absorb the herbs properly. That's why Ayurvedic practitioners first, they do a cleanse, like a detox, not like a full panchkarma, but they'll remove the inflammation, the blockages, the toxins, and only then they start you on the ghee, the herbal ghee protocol.
So it's more than just herbs. What else is involved?
So a lot more. Ayurvedic support includes pranayam, which is the breathing exercises like anulom vilom, which is alternate nostril breathing, then brahmari, that is all to calm the nervous system, then gentle yoga instead of these hot yogas that are going on these days. So this is more tailored to the life stage. Then the third most important is dinacharya, eating and sleeping at the right time according to the Ayurvedic circadian rhythm. And a very important part is taking care of your senses. So when the mind is vulnerable, caring for the senses helps to stabilize it. And how do we do that? By taking care of the sense organs, by asya, that's putting oil in the nose, gandusha, which is oil pulling, then netra tarpan, which is taking care of the eyes, karnapuran, and then abhyanga, just a full body oil massage.
What about diet? Does it really make a difference?
It makes a massive difference. So Ayurveda recommends grounding, oily, nourishing foods. So think ghee, lentils. So lentils, they are detoxifying, nourishing, and they also have phytoestrogen, so they'll help you in your hormones. And flaxseed, soy, they all have phytoestrogens.
So finally, what's the takeaway?
So you're not overreacting, you're not crazy, you're not broken. Your brain is going through a real measurable change, and both Ayurveda and science validate it. What you need isn't shame or silence, it's a plan. One that supports your body, your emotions, your mind, and your spirit. It just needs nourishment, rhythm, and rest to thrive again. Sometimes the best medicine isn't a pill. It comes in small things like just oil massage, warm spices, herbal teas, lentils, and the rhythms women have trusted for centuries. Your brain deserves support. Let's give it what it needs. Thank you. Thank you.